Who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? Then I drop that pen. If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? If it's us versus them, who you think gon' win? Then I drop that pen.
This is what the president said on his Truth Social.
October martial arts. This is why they pressed upon that so much, because of
Now connected to iPhone.
Good God.
Do you guys remember the lady from TikTok who last year was threatening the president and Trump supporters? Her name was Desiree Doreen Sagari. Well, back in March, Miss Sagari found out that there were actual consequences to those actions. Miss Sagari, 41 years of age, of Sarasota, Florida, has been sentenced to 14 months in federal prison. Miss Sagari's crime was interstate communication of a threat to injure. Sagari was found guilty by a jury on January the 13th. Miss Sagari was convicted by her own videos that she put up on TikTok. Miss Sagari was trying to start an online trend. She encouraged her viewers to like and share the post. Hindsight is always 20/20, and I bet if Miss Sagari could go back and redo that, she would have never made those posts. Clicks and views ain't everything, folks. Behavior like that has consequence. Let me know your thoughts respectfully, please, in the comments below. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. God bless you. Do you
I think when that woman gets out of prison, she's probably going to be more famous than she was before she went in. People will treat her like a martyr.
There goes my heart beating, and you are the reason I'm losing sleep. Please come back now. There goes my heart beating, and you are the reason I'm losing sleep. Please come back now. There goes my heart. Baby, I like whips and chains. I like being inside the things, but I like some pain. Turn me upside down on swings, but I like to know how far you gon' go, how far we gon' go. I tell you this, my love, I want you to love me like it's 1965. Go back to dates like it didn't happen, like I'm not here with all of this mess. And you drunk and out, you wildin' out, and you live with all of your friends. And I hate the shit, I wanna break the shit, I wanna do the same to your head. Used to love that parking lot, now I would be caught dead. Was in my head, it's always been you. But in my head, so please, cause no one can take it from you. Point mad at you. Gotta get back at you. Gotta get back at you. Got a new man, got a new damn Mason Malibu. I gotta get back at you. Gotta get back at you. Know that rumors always turning the end and fire. What's this in my mind? Only one way I'm driving. Baby, I like this.
O sea, fijaos la mala.
All right, new series starting. Things that you will not be able to do during deposition. Use a filter. All right, new series starting. Things that you will not be able to do during deposition. Use a filter.
You may remove your gloves. You may remove your shoes. And you may remove your remains.
They're all witches.
And the mean one, the bald head honcho who was standing right above me, as soon as I got a good look at her, I knew instantly who she had to be.
She's the Grand High Witch.
Aren't you a cute?
My nails are so dirty. Now tell me how much you made last year without taxes.
I don't know, $2,000 maybe, and I don't pay taxes.
I went to school to take part in the parent-child event. While watching.
Good morning, Red.
Good morning. How are you?
For some reason, I downplayed what was going on with you. I mean,
Me?
mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
not like publicly, just thinking to myself, I mean, that it wasn't that serious. But if your fucking face is numb,
Yeah, my whole left side of my face is completely numb. Like I said, I'm not scared. Whatever happens it's meant to happen. But my daddy had the heart problems. His whole family had heart problems. And of course, if anybody's going to get it, it's probably going to be me. So, because I'm usually the one that gets all the things. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm not going to live my life in fear. I don't live my life in fear with my MS. It is what it is. I'm not afraid to die. So I'm okay.
You need to get another doctor in that building, though.
I'm going to.
Don't procrastinate.
I'm not.
My best friend's dad was not afraid of death at all. He always said, when you dead, you dead. But one thing that irritated me for a while about him was my best friend wound up marrying a woman that we didn't like. I didn't know her at the time when I first met her, but I was single and I was still in my hoe phase and shit. And I was a pretty damn good looking person. And they had said, okay, well, she's a hoe, she's bad news and shit. She wasn't with him at the time, but he was still pining over her. So I got it in my head I was going to prove to him that she was no good. So I went back to the boat. I had met her once. He introduced me to her. We were down on the four-wheelers, and he introduced me to her, and I had met her once. I went back to the boat. Like I said, they weren't together, but I decided to start messing with her while I was on the boat. And I did this while I was on the boat because I knew there'd be no like physical shit going on. And I got this girl in a relationship with me on Facebook, like totally 100% in love with me. She thought she done found her the perfect man and shit. And she basically just cast him to the side. And Jim got mad as fuck at me about it. And then his dad told him, he said, well, you might want to sit back and think about why Josh is doing what he's doing, because I'd already told his mom and his dad, I said, he's not going to listen to me. I'm just going to show his ass. So it was kind of a plan. It was a stupid plan, but anyway, he did. He got mad as fuck at me, and his sister disowned me and shit. She's like, I can't believe you do this to my brother, blah, 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 and all this shit. Well, after his dad had the conversation with him, he called me up and he told me, he said, well, I understand why you did what you did. I said, good. I said, so you understand what she is now? He's like, yep, I ain't never going back to that bitch. I said, all right. And as soon as that happened, I broke up with that bitch. I told her it was all a plan, it was all bullshit, and broke up with her. Somehow he wound up right back with her. Now, having said that, his mom couldn't stand the woman, and his mom didn't want the house to be left to them. She didn't want her house. She didn't want that woman in her house. And that was her wishes. But then his mom passed away. And after she passed away, Pete wound up leaving the house to Jim, which meant she was going to get the house. And that was against Libby's wishes. And I told Pete, I said, I ain't never had no problems with you. I've always thought you were a good guy. I said, but I'll tell you what, I think it's fucked up that you're doing what you're doing. And I told him, I said, I know for a fact, one of Libby's last wishes was that woman didn't get that house. And he told me, he said, Libby's dead. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. She ain't here to give a fuck what happened with that house. She doesn't care anymore. She's gone. She's not here to care. And about 3 months into them getting married, he called me up and he's like, Dodge, I need to figure out how to get one of them cheap divorces that you get and shit. And I told him, but anyway, they didn't get divorced. They wound up getting back. They stayed together, and they're still together to this day. They've been married for probably maybe 10 years now. And there's no problems. They're a happy family. I mean, even though me and Jim's sister couldn't stand her, I mean, she's part of the family now, you know? There's no animosity. Get together, I mean, at family functions and shit, and I mean, everything is perfectly fine. So, I mean, even though I was mad at Pete for making the decision that he did before he died, I mean, he's right. When you did, you did. You don't give a fuck. That's all these people worrying about what's going to happen after you go. And I promise you, once you gone, you're not going to be worried about it. You ain't here to worry about shit. I worry about fucking little shit, like me dying on a damn Wednesday, and Bear having to come in here on a Sunday and clean up my fucking shit. That's the shit I worry about. Speaking of which, I don't know how this sumbitch gets so damn nasty. Hopefully I die on a Sunday afternoon after I've cleaned this sumbitch. Anyway.
You know, I used to not be scared of dying either until I almost did on my bathroom floor. So it does put things into a different perspective.
Well, I think when you're younger, you're afraid of dying because, you know, you think, oh my God, it's going to be so painful and shit.
I think it's more of how would you die?
Yeah, because I think my fear was I didn't want to die alone and be found on my bathroom floor. Like, that's not how I wanted to go out.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd your mom die? Oh, we found her 2 days later on the bathroom floor. Oh, no. And then when my daughter was here, eye to eye, it was the fear in my head of this is a trauma I'm leaving her.
Yeah.
You know, then it's like, it's how it happens. It's, yeah. Because I'll never forget my dad dying in my arms. You know, I didn't want to do that to her.
Well, if you're drowning, the best thing to do is hold your breath for as long as you can, but not to the point to where you're damn exasperated and shit. Hold your breath for as long as you can, just in case by some miracle somebody saves your ass. But then, whenever you ain't got no breath to hold no more, just take a deep breath in. You go and you out. That's it.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
If you caught in a damn house fire and you know you're gonna die, stand up. Carbon monoxide will take your ass out real quick.
So don't stop, drop, and roll. Oh, that's if you're on fire. Never mind.
No. I'm just saying, if you know you ain't getting out of there alive, you know, best thing, I mean, if you want to avoid the pain of like burning alive, you know, just stand up and start taking deep breaths. You'll eventually pass out from damn carbon monoxide poisoning, and you won't
That's
be.
always been a fear for me. I don't want to like burn in a house fire, you know?
This turned into a wild conversation. Sorry to
my kid used to be like, if something happens, who would you save? You know, because there's two. So they would like, if we were drowning, who would you save? I'm like, we're all going to go because I don't know how to swim. And I could never try to save one child over the other. And I'd panic and drown. So we're all going to go because that isn't going to happen. And same with the house fire. I would attempt to get my children out. So I wouldn't like get out first.
Well, I think about how my dad died, and really and truly, he probably died the best way he could have died. I mean, he slipped into a diabetic coma.
Yeah.
So he basically went to sleep. And sometimes after I eat a lot of sugar, I go right to sleep or whatever, and I wake up and I feel like that's exactly what it was. I was in a coma. So I mean, if that's the case, I mean,
I think that
probably
would be the better way.
one of the most
Yes,
peaceful ways.
I guess I've just kind of made peace with it, knowing that. Because when I was younger, I was afraid, but as I've gotten older, it's just like I'm not afraid. That's one thing I'm not afraid of anymore. The
I think
thought
as
of
we get older,
how,
we know it's going to happen sooner, you know?
yeah, because I feel like once I turn 50, I mean, my grandpa lived to be 93, my grandma was 87. My dad's family, they all died young. My dad was 43 when he died. So, I mean, it's possible for me to be 46 and have heart issues. So, but if I do, it is what it is. I can't change it.
Right. You know what I
I'm not
don't? I
gonna.
don't want to be in suffering, like
Right.
cancer, and you're suffering for a long time.
See, every male in my husband's side of his family, they all have died from cancer. So my husband will go ahead and tell me, he said, Casey, I'm going to die from cancer. I'm like, you don't know that. But he's made it up in his mind that that's how he's going to go, and he's at peace with it.
Sometimes genetics does play a big role, you know? My dad's side, they all died before the age of 60 of strokes and heart attack, every man. So when my dad made it to 60, we celebrated, and he had a
Like
stroke
if
at 62, and yeah,
my
so it's
thing, my
crazy.
thing was what's going to happen to Brooklyn, but we've already taken steps. So if me and him go tomorrow together in a car wreck, she's good for the rest of her life. She has somewhere to go. She has a trust fund to back up on. So we've taken the steps to make sure she's okay if something happened to us tomorrow.
Yeah,
So I
that's
don't want to
very good
leave her,
plan.
but
Right.
yeah. So that's why I guess it just is what it is. I'm not afraid to go.
Tin Tap got fired from Walmart.
Oh no.
You get fired from Walmart.
It was a legality. Somebody stole $14,000 through a transaction, and because she was the one that did the transaction, Walmart's legal department said they're legally required to fire her. They're going to hire her back, but they have to fire her, I guess, until the investigation's done or something like that. So and it wasn't nothing she did. She was just the person whose ID number, I guess, was part of the transaction.
Can't stand a thief.
Yeah, they're just trying to go through the process, I guess.
Well, do we want to go check on the fans? I'm really curious now who this damn Pop Tarts person is.
Supposedly Laura made a song for East and BC and all of them, and then Angel and then we're trying to write a song last night.
Well, anything we do, they gonna fucking try to copy it. That's the whole damn reason they're obsessed with watching our live streams now. But I mean, it's like the Timu version of what we do. It's like everything is Timu version. Like we never just sat. Like how boring would this shit be if we just sat and watched a live stream? Fuck, go join the live stream. But what we did was entertaining, Everybody tries to copy it now, and it's just irritating. And I mean, if you think about it,
Laura's
if you
was
think,
so bad. Laura's was
huh?
so bad. Laura's song was so bad.
Oh, I know. But if you think about it, you know, them doing that, I mean, it's just always going to revert back to Laura wrote a terrible fucking song and tried to take credit for it. And it wasn't Suno's fault. They were just doing what she told them to do, you know? But the song was fucking terrible. But I mean, I'm looking at least she's titling the lives now. I think that's entertaining. I mean, this latest live that she posted, it said the channel, the description of the channel says this channel archives publicly available TikTok live streams to showcase Dodge's self-proclaimed relevance. All content remains the property and expression of the original creators. This channel does not verify, endorse, or adopt any statements made during the live streams. No content is edited to misrepresent context. This channel does not encourage harassment, targeting, or interference with any individuals. Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research and form independent conclusions. Yeah, fat chance of that. But the latest video that she posted is just our live stream from yesterday, I guess, and it says victim or view grab. Bailey joins Dodge's latest live. And then the one after that is Craig arrives to reheat the leftovers. Dodge's post-court victory lap. Dodge drops spicy for East. I mean, it's at least she's trying to be creative with the titles. And I can say she because you know ain't no fucking grown-ass man gonna pay this much fucking attention to stalking me. But I never thought she was obsessed with me. I just always thought she was just trying to be relevant by posting everybody's lives. But it is obvious now this woman this woman is Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
Good morning, Deadpool.
Morning, Deadpool. So if we're gonna check on the fans, I guess we're gonna have to do it through rewatch, and I don't know who goes live. What was the date of yesterday? 14th?
Yes, the 14th.
We went to bed early last night, so I think Giggles has a new account. I don't have it on rewatch, so we can't go watch her. Hellcat's been live every day this week. There's a lot of people I just got to remove from my rewatch.
I'm debating if I want to fix me some coffee.
I guess we can do the friend thing.
Your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence. With my
Love that song.
It's just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go. And run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Bury all your secrets in my skin.
Maybe a big step on the bus. Posting a 20-year-old mugshot of me does not bother me. It actually gives me the opportunity to tell people just how far I have came in the last 22 years. I went from prison to purpose. God took my mess and he gave me a message. I was such a broken individual. I cannot tell you how broken I truly was. In that way, I can relate to the Democrats and liberals in my comment section. I try to show them the grace that the good Lord.
I love her bangs. I don't know why. Good God, that woman has bangs for days.
Some people can pull them off, some people can't. I've never been a bang girl.
Angie, did you ever get around to answering her question this morning? I know that they asked you a couple times and you were just staring intently at the screen like you weren't hearing shit.
Babe, I think I'm gonna hit it. I think I hit it. In my life. You know how much it hurts when you're not in my life? You know how much I blow up your phone when you're not in my life anymore? You see how much I fucking love you? You see how much I truly love you? You see how much I care about you? And how I found your ass? That's how much I fucking love you, Dakota. That's how much I fucking love you. Okay?
Do you love him enough to put a fucking shoe on that other foot? I don't know why this shit's in my feed.
If you're not making videos because you don't know how to edit, that's not a...
So it's across the room.
I just need to get out about 40 minutes.
The sun is dying. Every star.
Walk up in the club, chopper in my backpack. First nigga baby, I'm a pussy fucking shit gang. Ass big as Texas, and I heard that shit.
I don't know clinical stuff. I felt loud. I am clerical. Huh. Well,
My best friend's an RN, and she told me that it was normal with how low I was, because your B12 can affect your heart and all that. So
Yes.
once you get the B12 in, and it should take away the contractions. If not, then it would be a symptom of my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the face. What about the facial numbness, Jasmine?
I was in the call, so I don't know, like, in the context, like...
So, but my B12 is so low, and I looked it up, and it said it could cause the PVC, the heart contractions, and that it could cause my face to be numb, because it's not my whole face, it's just the left side of my face.
watch this. Alexa, my heart is contracting and my face is numb.
These symptoms sound serious. Since I can't connect you to emergency services, please call 911 right away from your phone. Try to stay calm and seated while waiting for help to arrive.
Whoa.
What do the symptoms sound like? Alexa, if your heart's contracting and your face is numb, what do those symptoms mean?
Heart contractions and facial numbness can indicate several conditions. These symptoms might suggest a heart attack, especially if accompanied by chest pain, shortness of breath, or nausea. They could also be signs of a stroke, particularly if the numbness is sudden and affects one side of the face.
Pass that test. Now ask her about B12.
Ask her what?
If you're so low on B12, can it cause facial numbness and heart contractions?
Alexa, if you are low on B12, can it cause heart contractions and facial numbness?
Yes, vitamin B12 deficiency can cause neurological symptoms like facial numbness and tingling. It can also lead to reduced heart function in severe cases, though this is less common. If you're experiencing these symptoms, it's best to check with your doctor for proper diagnosis.
So she told me because I don't have any, my chest is not hurting, I'm not out of breath, none of that. So she said, if it bothers me, to go to the hospital, but if I start having any of those symptoms, to definitely call 911, and I'm not experiencing any of those symptoms. See, my MS is neurological, and then the B12 can be neurological, so it's like two things hitting it at one time. So they dismissed me when I called.
If you've ever thought about getting a eyebrow piercing or a lip piercing, now is the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go all out and get the whole side of my face pierced. That'll really piss my mama off. I joke, I kid.
I would write down, like you said, your heart's feeling a little bit better today and you did your first injection last night. I'd write that down so when you go back.
Yeah. And I'm supplementing also with the shot. So I take one every other day for the first week, and then I take one a week. So I feel like maybe at the end of this week, I will start to feel better.
How did they dispense it to you? Do you got to draw it up yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
They gave me one. They gave me individual little vials. So each vial is the shot that I'm supposed to take. I have to pull it out and then do it when my husband does it. I told him, I said, if you hurt me, I'm going to punch you in the face. And he said, I don't plan on hurting you. I don't want to hurt you.
I hate
that needle was long. I'm not scared of needles. It's just the anticipation of it.
Whoever's going in my phone, you're getting in trouble by the cops. Because I just called them. Get out my phone, get out Jerry's phone, or there will be trouble against both of you. Whoever's going in my phone, you're getting in trouble by the cops. Because I just called them. Get out my phone.
To anybody else, that might seem like strange or abnormal, but considering we basically hear that shit all day long on our side of TikTok from just regular people, I mean, it doesn't really sound that strange. I mean, if you really break down what she said. How many times have we heard people on our side of TikTok, I'm calling the cops. You're going to jail.
You didn't say it right. You're going to jail, jail, jail.
Jail. Who's sending me what?
In Laura's case, you're going to prison, prison, prison.
Spirit of giggles. Go giggles. GG giggles. Fuck shit.
Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Watch this real quick. We will prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon by whatever means we need. Period.
I will not hesitate to use force when it is necessary to defend the United States and its interests.
Should Iran ever contemplate using nuclear weapons against Israel, they must understand what the consequences will be to them.
Sorry, one more, just one more.
We work to counter Iran's efforts to develop nuclear weapons and missile technology.
Iran should not have a nuclear weapon. Period.
I have stated that Iran will never be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon.
We will not allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon.
Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
I don't just talk, I do it. Say what I mean and prove it. Stand on 10, no fluking. Straight in the field, no moving. I don't just talk, I do it. Truth in my walk, I use it.
Watch it.
Don't like me.
I got a big fat pussy with some thick ass lips, and a clit so big it could sink a ship. Ain't got no ass, ain't got no tits, just a big fat pussy in between these hips. Yeah, my pussy so fat, my pussy so. I got a big fat pussy.
Every day spilling up train.
It was me.
Every day spilling up train. She want the whole crew, shawty brain.
I can't stay away. I think about you every day since you've been gone. Though my heart just won't quit, and my thoughts they did me in right up until dawn. Till I pulled out the bottle, till I went full throttle, knocking them back. And I sit here pouring doubles, 'cause I know deep down she's never coming back. Now will you ever gonna stay? Did you plan this over? Did you want it this way? Well, I still see your shadow. It's a hard pill to swallow when the night rolls in. Every time I hear our song, it cuts just like a knife under my skin. And I keep chasing memories through cigarettes and whiskey, trying to forget. But the more I drink, it makes me think that I'm not even close to being over you yet. Darling, will you ever gonna stay? Did you plan this over? Did you want this?
Good morning, Danny. I don't know who that person is singing. He's a complete stranger that popped up in my FYP. I gave him a heart. I favorited the video. I think I reposted it. But I didn't follow him. People out there wondering why they can't get a lot of followers. I say this all the time. I mean, most people just scroll the FYP. I mean, they might watch something and then they swipe. They're on to the next damn video. I like that. I mean, I like the song. I think he's got a good voice. I think he can sing, and I did take the time to like fully engage the video, but I'm not going to follow him. I don't think you really have to be like exceptional for somebody to just follow you. But then that girl with Tourette's or whatever, I mean, I followed her. I'm pretty sure I followed her.
Are you talking about Balin?
Yeah.
I love Balin. Fuck your mom. And fuck them kids.
Colin.
I think it is Monday every day in her Tourette syndrome. Like, there is no tick that girl's got that cannot be applied to Monday morning. God damn! God damn!
That shit is funny, though.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the rose, CJ.
If you weren't watching this video and you were just listening to it, you'd think
she'd have mix.
You'd think they were having sex. Except for the occasional thank you for the rose, CJ.
I'm dying. Okay. Have a good breakfast, CJ. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Thanks for the rose.
Oh, feels so good to be you. Now when I last night, I'ma get it. Oh, feels so good to be you. 'Cause I met someone who wants my loving. Oh, feels so good to be you. See, here's a sign if you wanted the truth. I got him acting a fool. Look, Simon over there like, what you coming to do? New school, but an old cat. Mix that new school juice with the throwbacks. Plus I got that sauce, you know that. Man, it's going down like both flats. So dip, slide, or get in the ride or step aside. I got something
Y'all want to hear what I learned today that's going to blow your mind? Sorry about my fingers. I've been working, where people says I don't have a job. Anyway, it's going to blow your mind. If a person harasses somebody on this app or on any app, social media app, and that person harassing the individual says that this person is dangerous, that's the reason they are trying to bring awareness. Something, or even goes and does something to someone else, then
The Wi-Fi just said, fuck it, I quit. Nilla Lynn, what you doing here? Are you glitching? You've been glitching for like a couple weeks now. You still private? You just can't stay away? I found it. Am I glitching?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Am I still glitching?
No.
No, you look okay now.
You still private? And you've lost 14 followers. Have you noticed that? I just want to double check and make sure that I'm being truthful when I say that, but we did do a screen recording of your profile way back when. How long ago was that?
A couple weeks.
Been a while ago. Well, we made a video. Let's go check. Whose account did we make that on? Common Sense? I know we made a video, didn't we? Maybe we posted it on another profile. Anyway, I'm pretty damn sure back when we first engaged with you, you had 9,133 followers. And whatever your mission was as far as attacking the leprechaun, if it was to get yourself to 10,000, then it didn't work. Not on this profile. Wild Spunky. I'll see her in here a lot.
Lie number 2 on the list of conservative lens lies.
So I promise you, I don't go after people unless they're hurting people and I absolutely have them dead to rights on receipts.
You don't actually go after anybody. You don't. Your whole profile is BS. You only recently
Yep. And there it is. Kind of makes the
He's trying to be like, I'm the
kind of makes the video sting a little bit more, doesn't it?
Lie number 2 on the list of conservative lens lies.
But I promise you, I don't go after people unless they're hurting people and I absolutely have them dead to rights on receipts.
You don't actually go after anybody. You don't. Your whole profile is BS. You only recently decided to start going after people right when you got around 9,333 followers. You figured going after somebody might push you to 10,000 followers is what you did. If we look at your profile right now, all you see is damn horses, Donald Trump, and just recently attacking Matt, which means you're not an advocate. You're not this hypocrisy hunter or beta male slayer that you're claiming to be. You did this for clout. You did it for followers, and that's it.
You still chasing the leprechaun? She used to pop up in my friend feed. There for a little while, she was popping up in my friend feed. I guess I was following her and she was following me, so she'd pop up in my friend feed. You private as hell now. What y'all been doing? Like doing private lives to chase that leprechaun?
In the criminal justice system,
Criminals who aren't actually criminals aren't considered criminals. But on TikTok, the detectives who investigate these criminals who aren't actually criminals are part of a unit called the Special Dumbasses Unit. These are their story. Okay, so we're going to call this series Conservative Lens Lies. This will be part 1. Conservative Lens Lie number 1.
He was actually giving out an address even to Texas, which was the minor girl's actual address.
That's the lie. She's saying that he gave out a minor child's address, trying to make y'all think that this dude is out there right now giving out a minor child's address. But
in 2016, when she started talking to Matt, she was only 15 years old.
There's your timeline. In 2016, she was 15. But
And they spoke again in 2024, briefly for a few months. He ghosted her again. Matt, when he was fundraising for money.
She was actually grown when he was using that address. She wasn't a minor child. Case closed. Look me in the eye, tell me what you see. Perfect paradise. Okay. Do. Wish I could erase. Huh. I rewatched your live where you said I destroyed Sam's coaching career. Sam destroyed it all on her own. A win on paper holds no value when the prevailing party is void of integrity and ignores ethical obligations. Either way, I'd say it's pretty much destroyed. You would have to be a damn fool. Yeah, I know, I'm getting to it. You would have to be a damn fool to use Sam as a life coach. I heard she's got a job now. Here is a search about Brittany Ann's testimony in a case regarding her friend. And we heard Brittany Ann talk about this the other night, her testifying. She's even posted videos trying to brag about it. How she waited, 11 years, 12 years to testify? My screen's frozen. Is my screen frozen?
You're looking intently into the camera or the computer.
Is it still frozen?
You're back.
I'm
You're
back.
back, but you're frozen.
I'm frozen?
Yeah.
Do I look good though?
Yes. You could look
Hold
a
on.
little constipated too.
Huh. All right. Let's change the format. What about now?
Yeah. You were good until now you're frozen again. No, you're working now.
Am I frozen?
You're moving your head. Nope,
All
you're
right.
moving your head back and forth. Now you're
Oh,
frozen.
nope, frozen again.
I guess it's a problem with the internet.
But sometimes you could be so still that I think you're frozen and then you're not.
Yeah, because you're moving now, so.
All right. Either way. Why did Brittany Ann's testimony not overturn the verdict? The Texas First Court of Appeals reviewed the weight of Parker's statement in 2014 and upheld Mendoza's conviction because her information was deemed uncorroborated hearsay that contradicted hard evidence. Her testimony was deemed not credible. Imagine that. Thank you, Rachel. I think it bruised Brittany's ego, and she's trying to redeem herself on social media by inserting herself into other people's lives to prove she's a credible source. Yeah, that would make sense. Just like she inserted herself into this case and again was deemed not to be credible.
And now, there you go. I was gonna say now you're frozen again, but yeah, fixed it.
Must be something going on with the internet. Hey, you didn't move the router or anything, did you? Okay, love you. Look me in the eye. Tell me what you see. Am I frozen?
Right now you are. And then you go, it's like a 10-second, you'll freeze and then you'll stop. Like you're frozen now.
Thank you, Rachel.
Me. Yeah, Dodger's scared of me.
No, you're good.
Let me, I wonder if I should unplug the router.
Mom prayed I played it safe. I drove all night to.
Y'all let me know if the song skips. I'm gonna go check the router.
Yeah, I laugh when they're all around. Like I ain't carrying this weight around. Crack a joke, keep it light and clean. They don't see what's underneath. Got a smile I can wear on cue. Like it's something I was born to do. But the truth don't ever show in the places that they know. Yeah, I talk, but I don't say much. Keep it locked, don't open up. Nobody hears a heavy. Nobody feels this low. All the nights I'm barely holding on, but I never let it show. Yeah, I carry all this pressure like it's just the way it goes. They see someone holding steady, heavy.
What's going on, Fuzz?
I go quiet when the room gets still. That's when everything stops.
Am I frozen? Am I frozen now?
But we can hear you.
What about now?
Yep.
Frozen?
Oh, not this second. You were a minute ago.
Yeah, now it's like a delayed.
It's like a 10-second delay. You come on and then you're not frozen and then you talk and then you freeze. We can still hear you, but we can't see. I mean, we can see you,
It's
but you got a cigarette
Orby34
in your
Bear, and I'm getting a message that says Wi-Fi network Orby34 does not appear to be connected to the internet.
It's like right now you're on Ghostbusters and you're like, Ray, he's looking at me, Ray.
That was a good one.
Why would it get unplugged? I just went in there and checked it. All the lights were on. Why don't you check the Spectrum website and see if there's an outage or something? One phone's connected. Well, the phone I'm on's connected to it, but I guess it's not if I'm frozen. The lights would not be on if the power strip weren't plugged up.
I can hear you, but now you look like you've been gardening. but you can hear you. It's just like a 15-second delay, and you become frozen, and then you stop, and then.
I'll be right back.
Wouldn't you agree, Red?
Yes. And I just love our women explanations and explaining stuff.
Yeah, I'm terrible on explaining stuff.
No, that's just the way I think we are. My son-in-law always gets frustrated when we're talking about like the vehicle making noises.
He's
He's like,
looking at me, Ray.
yeah,
That
he's
was
like, I
funny.
don't understand what you're trying to tell me. And we're like, we do. How can you not understand us?
I think he got that point, though.
Oh, me. Am I back?
Nope.
Now am I back?
Nope.
Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. We got people that are like, Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great, but I'm not talking about whoever the hell.
Yeah, it's definitely not working. Still frozen.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. You would be asking me.
Shut this phone down and restart it. I'm connected. I'm connected to the booster out here. Maybe I need to unplug the booster and plug it back up. Are you cleaning? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just hear scrubbing.
You excited about your birthday surprise?
Yeah.
You like this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice neighborhood. It's right up here. Have you ever been over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never have. I just came the other day and I was like,
Can y'all hear that?
nice, yeah. Next street over. Yeah, it's tall, isn't it? Just right down on Spark Street. You ever been there?
Yeah.
Why?
Been everywhere.
Have you been there recently?
No, I haven't been there recently.
So were you there yesterday? Oh, there it is. Whose house is that?
Well,
You don't know. Really? You don't know Vanessa? Well, she seems to know you quite well on your phone anyway. So I'm dropping you off. Happy freaking birthday. Get out, and I want a divorce.
I'm not getting out.
Yeah, you are.
No, no.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Bye, Matt. Bye. Bye. You excited about your birthday surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like this neighborhood?
I wonder if I go look at her profile if I'm going to see the next video of them eating like McDonald's with the kids and shit. Like some people just make this shit for views. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Am I frozen?
Yep.
Let's reset. Yeah. Let's see if let's reset and see if it fixes it.